Hello everybody, and welcome to Hungary's favorite language learning video blog. I'm your host, Michael Lyons. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of common words in English and how to use them correctly. How would you say in English beszélni or beszélgetni valamiről? What English words come to mind? Well, if talk and discuss are among the words that come to mind, you're definitely on the right track. So far, so good. But how would you use these words correctly in sentences? How do you use talk and how do you use discuss correctly in English sentences? Well, let's start with talk. Here's a sentence for you. He and his friends like to talk sports. Do you need anything after talk? Which one is correct? He and his friends like to talk sports, or he and his friends like to talk about sports? Well, if you said B, he and his friends like to talk about sports, you would be correct. He and his friends like to talk about sports, to talk about something. And how about discuss? How do we use that in a sentence? Let's look at an example. Here's the sentence. We need to discuss some details regarding the upcoming event. Do you need anything after discuss? Which one is correct? A, we need to discuss some details regarding the upcoming event, or B, we need to discuss about some details regarding the upcoming event. Well, if you said B, we need to discuss about some details regarding the upcoming event, you would be wrong. Because the word discuss is used by simply saying to discuss something. So the correct answer would be, we need to discuss some details regarding the upcoming event. So keep that in mind, to talk about something, but simply to discuss something. Let's take a look at a few examples just to drive the point home. Here's the first one. Let's talk about new ways to increase employee satisfaction. Alternately, you could say, let's discuss new ways to increase employee satisfaction. Another example. They've talked quite a lot recently about holiday plans for this summer. Alternately, you could say, they've discussed holiday plans for this summer quite a lot recently. Another example. We've talked before about the possibility of moving to a new office. Alternately, you could say, we've discussed before the possibility of moving to a new office. And finally, we need to talk about how to prevent such problems in the future. Or you could say, we need to discuss how to prevent such problems in the future. This is another one of those aspects of English that just requires a bit of practice to get the hang of. I'm 100% convinced that if you spend just 20 minutes right now, after watching the video, writing example sentences with talk about and discuss, that you will have no problems with this in the future. All it takes is a little practice. So for additional practice on this topic, do the exercise worksheet for the video in the newsletter. That's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Remember to like us, share us on Facebook, spread the words to your friends and colleagues, and feel free to post your comments underneath the video. We always look forward to receiving your feedback. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you next time. Cheers.